Welcome everybody, it's your 34th health hack. We're coming live to you from Health From Within Family Wellness Center. And what we're going to be talking about today is the excitement of being subluxation free. Well, how's that exciting, Doc? What does excitement mean related to being subluxation free? Well, when you're subluxated, it reduces your life flow, it reduces your life force, and what happens is it cuts you off from the intelligence in your body. So that intelligence that allows your brain to communicate with your spinal cord and then send signals to your organs, that intelligence is cut off. It's not working right. It's like a kinked hose or like a hose that is being crushed. Anytime you strangulate a hose or kink a hose, a water hose, the water can't get through as effectively. So when you're subluxated, these are the people in life that we see, and they're stressed out. They got chemical stress. They got forward head posture. They look like a weird parrot bird, as I call it, right? They're slumped over. They're on a walker. And sometimes people are subluxated and you can't see it. It's not a physical thing that you can see. But maybe it's a vibration you pick up on. Maybe this is someone that you notice at work doesn't really talk to anyone. They kind of keep to themselves, or when they do speak to someone, it's very negative or angry. Those would be kind of signals that someone's subluxated and they need to be checked. But people can be totally happy, they can be feeling good, they could look good, they could work out every day and still be subluxated. So the excitement of being subluxation free is the new possibility you get enrolled into, the new person that you become. It adds life to your years and years to your life. So what we find is when people get checked chiropractically, and more importantly, through holistic neurological chiropractic, what we find is these people start vibrating differently. They start really getting into an attitude of gratitude and celebrating all their victories. And even when they have defeats in their life, they bounce back a lot quicker because they've kind of got a board to kind of come back from a level playing field. It gives them tools in their toolbox to deal with issues in their life more effectively. And what we also find is that those people, they start getting promotions that maybe they had previously been passed over for, and they start really getting to the root cause of what's going on if they come in with health concerns. So we've currently got people in here that have terminal conditions. We've got people that are in wheelchairs. We've got people with lung issues, heart issues, people on 10 medications, people that have autoimmune conditions where the body is attacking itself, and we're not fixing them. We're not giving them some drug that's going to fix them. We're not promising them that we're going to heal them. What we are telling them is when we connect you back to life, when we get you subluxation free, and your brain's able to send effectively signals down your spinal cord and out to your organs as close to 100% as possible, life expression happens. And that's where we start getting people like Don Love, who get off of walkers. I mean, this guy literally came in 5 months ago. He was on a walker, multiple disc herniations, and the medical doctor told him he absolutely needed surgery. And the guy's like worried if he's going to be paralyzed. He's in fear whether he's going to be able to like continue to teach. And his life force was killed and destroyed. And he was angry. He was a little nasty when he would come into the office. But you would be too if that was going on with you. And what we found is we got him reconnected to life. We started getting to the root cause of the chemical stresses and the emotional stresses that were causing his life flow and his life force to not be in a 100% state of healing. What we found is when he was connected back to life, not only did he get off the walker and come in one day talking about like playing basketball, which was hysterical, but what we found is this guy started becoming like a happy person. Like we saw a different Don walk into the room. We're like, what's going on? Who's this guy? He's like happy, he loves being here, he's like hugging people. And he was a friendly guy when he came in, but he had kind of like a razor sharp like anger to him. And as I'm telling you this story, I'm just thinking about this. Because the Don I've known the last few months has been a totally different Don. And I'm going to remind him about this when he comes in again. Because sometimes when a condition becomes normal and we've been sick more than healthy for so long, we don't even know what our old normal was. We don't even know what our real normal actually is because we get so used to surviving instead of thriving. And so the excitement of being subluxation, you can probably hear it in my voice, is getting a life change. Getting a transformation emotionally and spiritually. Being enrolled in a new possibility where you start realizing that you have choice and you have cause in the matter. Like you're not just some victim that's like living life. So these are the people that reconcile relationships. These are the people like the testimonial I had a few weeks ago from a lady named Joanne. She gave me a video testimonial where she talked about like literally being adjusted with holistic neurological chiropractic and going in the car and crying and weeping because she was releasing like emotional stress and trauma that had been there for 10, 15, 20 years. Or a recent patient of ours that suffers from rheumatoid arthritis named Patty Archibald. And this lady's gotten amazing changes, like huge changes. She's acknowledging that she doesn't have the pain that she used to have all the time. She only has it like 20% of the time or 10% of the time when she used to get it like every day. You guys, these are the miracles happening. Or the people that used to have like cancer and they don't have it anymore. Like Rudy Sandoval. We didn't heal these people. All we did was get to the root cause of the chemical, physical, emotional stress, and they were enrolled in a new possibility. They began to see that life didn't have to be miserable. Life didn't have to be hard work. Like truly living is not about surviving and going to work every day and being in the grind and being depressed and anxious and hating yourself. So if you're out there right now and you hate your life or you hate what you do, maybe you don't have the courage to actually make the shift because you're emotionally subluxated. Well, what are you going to do? Continue to waste your life? Continue to do the same thing that you've been doing that hasn't been working? I mean, if we continue to do the same thing that everybody else is doing, we're going to get the same results that everybody else is getting. So if you're stuck and you don't know how to get out, let's start looking for the cause. Let's start asking some key questions. And if you know that what you're doing isn't working, then what do you got to lose? You got nothing to lose. But what you have to gain, oh my goodness, is a new realm of possibilities. And that's what we do at Health From Within. We enroll people in a new possibility. And by doing that, it creates a transformation, not just in them, but in their family members, their parents, their church members, their employees, their employers. Every role that they play in life, it has a ripple effect where everybody's impacted. And imagine if the whole world were enrolled in that new possibility. How amazing would that be? And that's why our motto here is we transform communities one family at a time. So my prayer and my thought, my blessing to you tonight is that you'll be that next person. If you're watching this video or you're referring this video to somebody, you need to call our office. Check out our website. It's healthfromwithinca.com. Check it out. Watch some of the videos. Become inspired. Read about me. Read about my wife, Dr. Tanya Williams. Read about the practice and what's happening here. Start following our Facebook page. And if you're scared or you're nervous and you've been on a drug or a medication or you've been given a diagnosis or you've had multiple surgeries, what do you got to lose? And the answer is nothing. But what you have to gain is huge. And that could be your old life back. And I don't know about you, but when I was on 3 medications, if somebody would have told me that, I mean, I would have ran, there's no limit to the amount of miles that I would have ran or what I would have done to be able to create that in my life. When I was suicidal, I was on 3 medications and throwing up and having panic attacks. There's nothing I wouldn't have done to have had that. So that's my message for you tonight. There's so much excitement going on in this practice, and there's so much excitement related to being subluxation free. So contact my office immediately. All right, contact immediately. We want to bless you. We got a great talk coming up. It's coming up on July 19th. That's a Thursday. And it's going to be on genetics and epigenetics, the differences between the two, and should you remain in false evidence appearing real or fear, or be empowered that your body's a self-healing organism? And I think you know the answer to that question after listening to this video. So have a blessed evening. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Take care.